So, ladies and gents, and I mean that, ladies and gents, because there are only two genders. Yes, 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 yes. Actually, I wanted to touch on something. Uh, Men, right? I don't hold anyone accountable but men because men were chosen to be, they're chosen to have authority over plants and animals, and yes, women too. I choose to make an example. Oh, well, I choose to call out the so called man. This is June 2025, and these supposed men endorse their pride, and I'm not gonna cuss on it. I'm not gonna cuss. I don't want to be stricken down. But anyway, yeah, these males, supposed men who choose to run up in other men, and these males that choose to let men run up in them. What I'm asking you is this: how can you feel comfortable? How can you feel pride? Knowing that you have been charged with running the world, and you want to emulate your helper. You want to emulate a woman. You want to be like a woman. You want to take on the characteristics of a woman. And you want the rest of the sane world to be like, oh, yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, let's have pride. Yeah. Nah. Pride comes from a sense of well being, a sense of job well done, right? Like I felt proud when I built the outer layers to the steps of the church that I used to attend. I felt pride in that because I was asked to do a task and I performed it quite immaculately, I might add. That was proud. That was a proud moment for me. I don't understand how. Well, that's what men are supposed to do. Masonry and all of that. They're supposed to get things done, right? All right, cool. And women too. They're women masons, and beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. A woman can build a house. A woman can do that. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. My thing is this: how come you feel pride in these males? How come these males, you guys? I'm talking to you. How do you feel pride in emasculating yourself, calling masculinity toxic? I don't understand that one. I'm just by myself. I'm sitting at the dock of the bay. You know what I mean? But your Pride Month? No, no. Now I choose to acknowledge the veterans of the military for this month of June. You know, former quote unquote gay Pride Month. Hmm. That's totally disgusting. I mean, for real. When you have so much to be proud of where you live, proud of the food that makes you healthy, proud of the school systems that teach your children how to basically survive in this world, but you don't have that because it is quote unquote woke ideology that listen, if you feel like a girl, then you're a girl. If you feel like a boy, then young girl, you're a boy. I mean, the whole thing is topsy turvy. Excuse me. I don't care. I figure my belch is the least of the problems here today. Yeah, I ain't showing my face right now. I'm just showing surroundings. You get my face later. I'll see my face before. My face don't matter. It's still contorted in disgust. You celebrate, and your parades are goofy. Your goofball parades are just sickening. You walk around with puppy dog masks on, leather, and you got your penises out. You know, these children can see your penises and your anus because you supposed men come out and gyrate your genitals. And it's funny to me. No, well, it is, but it's also, it's sad. It's disgusting. Hmm. These are fireside chats like they used to do back in the day. I think it was Franklin D. Roosevelt or whoever. I don't care. I'm taking that over. These are fireside chats without the fire. Because those fires are reserved for people who mislead children, groomers and stuff like that, right? The LGBTQ1269 uh, patent number 6, whatever you want to call yourselves today. Nah. Someone asked me recently, right? Someone asked me, what would you do if your son was gay? I would teach my child that man seeking sex from man seeking affections that are designed from women, well, for women. I would teach that kid or those kids or whatever that those are wrong. They're delusional. That's disgusting. You were made. My son was made for going into a woman. My son was made for better. My daughter was made for. Yeah, I'm gonna raise my daughter. My wife and I, we're gonna raise our daughter to be husband material, not like these little whores out there shaking their butts and stuff like that. Nah, man, we're not doing all of that. We're not okaying the listening of Nicki Minaj and Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion and Lizzo and all the rest of these females. I'll be kind. I'll call them females. But yeah, men have been given this world, and the way some men, ew. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's disgusting. Ew. How could you be attracted to a guy when you're a guy? Ew. I mean, for real. I got 2 more minutes, less than 2 more minutes. I'm gonna make it 10 minutes. But yeah. Ew. You are utterly repugnant, disgusting. How could you have these feelings? Then I started thinking about it a long time ago. I was like, wow, how could a dude have feelings for a dude, right? Then I know the powers of the devil. I know Satan. I know God, but I know Satan too. I know how Satan maneuver. He be maneuvering, you know? And it's quite disgusting. Everything under the sun you can think of, he's the great imitator. Only not. The Lord in heaven say man is to be with woman. Well, that's productive fruit. Satan himself say, well, nah, screw that. Love is love, you know? You can be with men if you want to when you're a man. That's unproductive. It's unsatisfying to God. It's disgusting. It's repugnant. It's an abomination. And I can see why. These diseases and these down low people. Oh my God. I mean, this ain't Pride Month. I got 6 seconds left, so I'm gonna end it like this. You're all disgusting for real.